Hey guys, how are you all doing? Daniel Max Sweeney here. Now, I'm creating this video to share some news with you guys. It's all about social media and what's happening in the world, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's social media, whether it's copywriting, etc., entrepreneurship, you name it, we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to try to keep these videos short. Just let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe, and let's get on with it. Right, guys. So I see a lot of people are looking for where the ads tab has gone from business pages. So I'm going to show you where it actually gone to. So we're going to go to my business page, Daniel Max Sweeney. And if you have not been here yet, I'd recommend you to get the free book, 5 Ways Your Business is Losing Tons of Money. Click the Learn More button, and you can get that book for free right away. Right, let's get back to it. So, if you scroll down on the page and look for an area called Page Transparency, click the See More button because it's actually gone from this tab section. And if you scroll down here, you can actually see where the actual ads are. So just to show you an example of ads running, we're going to go to Russell Brunson and just check up his ads, just to show you guys where they actually are and what they actually look like. So as you can see, they're definitely gone from here. Let's go down to the page transparency. Click the See More. And when you click the See More, a tab opens up. You can scroll down and you can see current ads view in the ad library. Once you click this ad library, here you should see all the ads running by Russell Brunson. And you can see it looks pretty nice here. All these ads listed out for you to see. Much better than it was. So that is that. Next, we're going to move on to something that's happening on the YouTube, and that is James Charles and Tati. They're both social media influencers on YouTube that talk about makeup. And there was a bit of a rift between them this week, and this is crazy. James Charles started off at 16 million, and something that he did to Tati wasn't pretty nice. What he did was he promoted. They're supposed to be very good friends, and she helped him become who he is today. And what he did was he promoted someone else's product when he could have promoted hers, and he was really rude about it. And people didn't like this. There's a lot more other stuff that went on now since then, and you can see that she started off at 5 million and she's gone up to around 9 million. This is within 3 or 4 days, so this is nuts. 16 million down to 13.8 million, and she's gone from 5 up to 9. So you can see where all the subscribers are going. It's fun to watch, and as you can see, there is loads of commentary going on about it, and it's pretty hilarious. Now let's move on again. This is pretty cool. Updates to video ranking. So if you haven't noticed, Facebook are focusing on more on video at the moment, and this is what they're doing: loyalty and intent. So intent and repeat viewership are important factors we consider when surfacing videos to people in the newsfeed. Going forward, we will add more weight in ranking to videos that people seek out and return to week after week. This is insane for good content, good live videos, videos that you create yourself. And as you can see here, video and viewing duration. So the longer people stay to watch your video, you can see here that stay over at least 1 minute, they will add more weight in the ranking to videos to keep people engaged, especially on videos that are at least 3 minutes long. And with your videos, guys, if this starts happening, you can actually use your video content then as ads, and it'll actually gain more weight, as they said. So this is insane for if you're doing ads. And originality. So last year we announced that we would limit distribution for unoriginal or repurposed content from other sources with limited or immaterial added value. So this is a problem for people that are just rehashing stuff, especially from Instagram to Facebook. So originality is the best to do. So what I would recommend, if you are rehashing stuff from the likes of Instagram, join stuff together, create something new out of the content that you get from those other sources, even from Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. Just change the content a bit and then upload it, and then it becomes original. So that would be one thing to do, but this is pretty cool. Next thing, we'll just move on. So here's another cool thing. Facebook Stories sweetens birthdays in a new feature. So as you can see, now on Stories on Facebook, you can actually create these new happy birthdays to people and send it to them. So basically like birthday cards. So 500 million people use Facebook stories every day. This community has shown us just how creative and thoughtful birthday wishes can be, whether it's a series of funny photos or video reminiscing about past birthdays spent together. Sharing these photos and videos and memories can make birthday even more special. So as you can see, this is pretty fun. And I think this will really take off. And if you are trying to build your social media presence, wishing people happy birthdays just like this will actually build your popularity from your audience. And when you start engaging with your audience by sending them happy birthday wishes like this, you're going to gain a bit more popularity with certain fans who will spread your message wider than other people would. So that's one thing to check out. So next story is Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin has gone crazy at the moment. It's about 6.5 at the moment, 6.5 euro. So we're just going to check the United States dollar and see how much that is in dollars. Search for that. I'll just have to refresh the page. We'll change this to dollar. There we go. So it's $7,300. Guys, this is nuts. Over the last 3-4 months, it's gone from 3,100 since December up to right now 7,300. So guys, you're after doubling your money of whatever you put in since then. And as you can see from the Bitcoin on YouTube, when you search for it, Bitcoin parabolic Bullrun is here. Bitcoin huge rally incoming again, pump or dump on Binance when it reopens because they got hacked last week. Bitcoin sell off 40%. As you can see here, all these posts, they're all calling bull run. So guys, if a bull run starts, it can mean the next 10 to 12 months is going to be a bull run, because typically a bull run lasts around that length of time. Maybe 2 years a bull run could last for, if not longer. But be prepared. You could have dumps if you buy in. So you don't buy when it's green, buy when it's red. And then you sell when it's high. So buy low, sell high. Never buy in the green. Just hang on, wait till it drops again, because anything that climbs must come down. So bull run is starting. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is some copy I was reading a bit earlier. So it's from the Gary Halbert letter. If you don't know who Gary Halbert is, he was one of the greatest copywriters ever to be around. So I was just going to read this section out for you, and I'll go through what it's all about just after that. To be the best copywriting teacher in the world, and by God, I think I maybe am. Listen up. I have a friend who is arguably the deadliest man on earth when it comes to hand-to-hand fighting. What he likes after he trains someone is to have that person hang out on biker bars. He doesn't tell them to pick fights because he knows the bikers will take care of that part. Anyway, just to stay tuned up, my friend goes out to a biker bar every once in a while, all by himself. He just sits there until one or more bikers, the more the merrier, starts to pick a fight with him, and then he beats the living shit out of everybody in the bar. He's been doing this for years. Now, let me ask you something. If you had to learn how to fight, like maybe you knew you were going to have to defend your wife and kids or one of your closest friends, who would you want to teach you how to fight? Some movie star, kickboxing, karate guy like Chuck Norris, who literally has never been in a fight in his life? I don't think you'd choose him to teach you. Not if your life depended on it. I think you'd rather be trained by someone like my friend, who has, in real life, been putting his ass on the line for years and who is always ready to do it again. Anytime, anywhere, any place. The choice is obvious. Unless you're a complete moron, you always bet on the guy who walks the walk instead of some lame dipshit who just talks the talk. And when it comes to copywriting, I'm the one who walks the walk and walks it the best. I'm the only teacher in the world who has been hanging out in the biker bars of marketing for more than 30 years and who is always ready and willing to prove he is the best copywriter that ever lived. Anytime, anywhere, any place. So, guys, what he's basically saying is, and this is great copy, that he's the best of the best. And he pretty much proves it by talking about this guy. Well, he doesn't prove it, but he talks about this friend of his that actually proves that he's the best in the world for fighting. Well, not in the world, but the best for fighting. And who would you want to be trained by? You know, some movie star like Chuck Norris or someone like Jackie Chan, you know, but you want someone who's actually been in a real fight, someone that can really train you to defend yourself and your family. And what he says here is he's the best copywriter in the world. That he's gone through the biker bars of marketing for to more than 30 years. So, who would you rather hire? Someone that hasn't or someone that has? Him. I'd really recommend you to come over to this website, the Gary Halbert Letter, to read some of his writings. Uh, it's really good, and you really learn some good copywriting techniques from the way he writes, the way he uses these spaces, capital letters, paragraphs, headers, etc., and the way he actually tells the story as well. And if you really want to become a good copywriter, I recommend that you go through some of these letters and actually write them down on paper yourself. You become better that way. That's what I've been doing when I started copywriting. So, last but not least, guys, I just want to say thanks very much for joining me on this video today, and it was great to have you here. And don't forget, if you want to read my book, let's go back here again. If you want to go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Daniel McSweeney, and click the Learn More button, and you get my free book, The 5 Ways Your Business is Losing Tons of Money. I look forward to recording another video for you guys during the week, and it was great to be here. Have a great day. Enjoy your week, and stay awesome.